Derstine, USA-based powerlifter, live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. All-time record holder at 181 by way of total raw.
Joint wear and tear is joint wear and tear. You know, so every repetition that you're doing is putting wear and tear on that joint over a period of time. So you have to really ask yourself, if you can get strong squatting once or twice a week, then are you going to get significantly stronger squatting 4 times a week? And if so, is it worth doubling the wear and tear? Because on the ass end of this, it could be 3 years off of the sport, you know, because of the joint wear and tear.
Yeah, and that's really interesting because it's funny, I joke with people, they're like, you must train heavy all the time. Like, actually, I really hate training heavy. Like, I don't like training heavy very often at all. And people might be watching like, well, that doesn't make any sense. You know, you've seen some of your Instagram stuff. So I guess the term is, what does heavy mean to me? And it could be dependent on the day.
Yeah.
On the loadings, you know, a 2-rep max is heavy for a 2-rep max, et cetera, 5, 6, 8, whatever. You know, earlier in the segment, we talked about preventive measures for joint and tendon wear and tear. Well, my thing is, in any sport, if you expose yourself to more continuous repetitions of whatever you're asking your body to do, you're always at risk. Like I said, it could be 2-fold, 3-fold. So if you're squatting once a week, you double the frequency, you're doubling the risk. You squat 3 times a week, tripling the risk. So the thing is, if you could train on a very low frequency, but make it super efficient, where you're training strength theory as opposed to strength per repetition, which is really what that is. And that usually goes to a periodized or a linear progressive type of theory, which has been around forever. And people always try to bring it back up, saying it's and there's a reason for that, but that's like the most advantageous way to train. And for beginners, yeah, you get away with handling a lot of frequency, but you could probably still handle stuff, I would say, in a moderate frequency.
Yeah.
So instead of doing something 4 or 3 times a week, 1 to 2, depending on your training cycle, to where the frequency of the third movement, so say if you're benching twice a week, all right, well that next week, say in the 5th week, you feel better,